I think I strike like a shark tonight. I'm very happy. I need the victor. I want to climb the ranks. I want to get the shuttle tied soon. So that was perfect tonight for me.
I can fight again tonight if you want. Or next week. Who knows? Dana White's in the building here. He has plans, so anybody, put any man in front of me, and I'll take him out.
Still undefeated from Cork, Ireland, King Callum Walsh.
For your winner by TKO, Tabatha Baby Shark Ricci.
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. Please tell me that's on video. I've never been happier.
I'm made for a fucking podcast. That's dangerous. Listen to me, we're at it.
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. I'm doing the new arms over the head thing. Let's plug the fight. We have Tabatha Ricci and probably Callum Walsh with her. UFC 325 is this Saturday. We have them back to back. These giant cards. It is in Australia. Early prelims 5 o'clock Eastern on Paramount Plus. Prelims are 7 p.m. on Eastern on Paramount Plus. Main card 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Paramount Plus. This is a difference now from the 10 o'clock pay-per-view starts. I think this makes it a little more accessible for people, and I'm happy that they're doing that.
Let's get the party started a little earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Dan Hooker versus Benoit St. Denis is fucking crazy as a co-main event. I'm assuming that's 5 rounds if it's a co-main event.
I'm going to assume too. And Matt, it's funny, we have to do our bets, our picks.
Oh, man, I'm going to come back from last week.
That was the one I was looking at, was Benoit St. Denis over Dan Hooker. I think Benoit, he has looked so good lately.
Are you making a pick right off the bat?
Because you mentioned it.
Okay.
Let me see. And then again, Dan Hooker can, I think, pretty much beat anyone in the division on any given day. But Benoit, what is Benoit? He's looked real. Who did he just beat? I picked against him recently. He made an asshole out of me. Was it Sean Brady or no?
Rafael Fiziev is fighting Marcelo Ruffi.
Oh, Mauricio Ruffi. Yeah,
Mauricio Ruffi, sorry. That's exciting. That is exciting.
What do you think about that fight? Because Ruffi is, he's so devastating. He hits so hard. Fiziev also, it's very few people have faster hands in that division than he does. He's lightning fast. Even in the losses that he's taken, I'm still always impressed with his hand speed.
0-2 against Gaethje.
Yep, he is.
And it's funny because you think, and Gaethje might take offense to it, you think Rafael's the more technical striker. But it's, Justin, he is technical. He's just ferocious and he can take a punch and he's not in there just being a barbarian. You know what I mean? He's very technical.
But he has a weird, like an overhand, right that he throws. He's very unorthodox the way he throws some of those punches.
That's what it looks like more. It looks like it's more like he's out of a bar, but it's not. There's a method to his madness.
Yeah.
And it works against high-level strikers, dude,
Fiziev has lost 3 out of 4, though, Matt. He lost twice to Gaethje, once to Gamrot, and he did beat Bahamondes by a decision. And the decisions were Gaethje. He went the distance with Gaethje twice, and he had a knee injury against Gamrot. So, it's a TKO, but still.
Hey, you know what I did last night?
What?
I went to the Upper East Side.
Oh, how was it?
I taught a class at Henzo Gracie East Side. It was great. I had a great time, man. My buddy Andrew Owens, your old instructor, Jedi Mike.
Oh, I love Mike. Yeah,
Mike's a great guy. And we all went out to dinner afterwards. You know what I hate? We went to a nice Italian spot. The pasta was good. I hate when you're in an Italian spot. My buddy David Chung, you know David Chung.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, can we have a pizza for the table? The guy, the waiter looked at him like, pizza. It's like, hey, dude, he didn't ask you if you have dumplings. You know what I mean? We're in an Italian spot. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have some Grey Poupon, you fancy motherfucker. It annoys me. Don't get all fancy with me.
What time did you have dinner?
We must have went over there. I taught from like 6 to like 7, then probably around 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Jumped right in an Uber home. I didn't take the Long Island Railroad home, but what a good time. I also did Planet Tyrus.
Oh, yeah. He's great, right? It was fun.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Man. He's a really great guy.
I knew you guys would get along.
I was jealous. The guy's in his own comic book. I don't even know if you know that. He made his own comic book.
I did not know that.
Oh, well, I saw that there. I was looking to start with that. I talked Game of Thrones with him. He didn't have no problem talking Game of Thrones with me. We talked about that, some fights. It went fast, but what a really nice guy.
Yeah. I really like Tyrus.
I like gentle giants.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a funny guy, and he's a smart guy, and yeah, I always enjoy. I do the show with him. I do Gutfeld with him a lot, and you know, he's a fun guy to just to watch him get to a point and see the way he kind of lands on a couple of different things on the way. It's always interesting.
You met his producer, Harry?
Yeah.
Young kid, nice guy. I was talking to him and found out he did jiu-jitsu. He's a blue belt at Marcelo Garcia.
Yes, right. We did talk about that.
He came down and he took my class at the Upper East Side.
I would have, but I was working. I work at that hour.
Well, the invite was there.
I know.
You know? But, hey, what are you up to?
Well... We also, I trained today.
Nice.
We also have. What do you think of this fight, Matt? This is a heavyweight fight. It's Tai Tuivasa, who's 8-8 in the UFC. He's a fan loved. Taliesin Teixeira is 8-1, 1-1 in the UFC. So less UFC experience, but that's the. It's right before the Rufi and Fiziev fight.
He's only he's 1-1 in the UFC. How did that go?
Well, I mean, 50-50. I'll tell you who he's beaten, who he's lost to.
Yes, please.
His last fight. He got TKO by Derek Lewis in the first. And he beat Justin Taffa by TKO.
You know what happened? That Derek Lewis fight was over before it began. Like he ran at him and got him out of there.
Is that when he did the flying knee? Was that a flying knee?
He's never been out of the first round.
Yeah.
Teixeira.
No, he's not. And let's see. And Tuivasa, though, you never know with Tuivasa. Let me see how he's done in his last fights. You never.
Is a wild man. He does shoeies.
I know.
Come on, man. But you're drinking somebody else's spit?
Yeah, dude, I can't. And phlegm. They hawk into it. They don't just drip spit like a fun dominatrix. They hawk into it.
Fun dominatrix.
Wow, Matt, Tuivasa's lost 5 straight fights.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's lost.
You sure he beat Derek Lewis? You said he beat Derek Lewis.
No, that was yes, he did beat Derek. That was his last win was over Derek Lewis. Wow. He's lost. Cyril and Pavlovich stopped him in the third and first round, respectively. He had a good fight with Cyril, but he got dropped he got stopped in the third. Pavlovich stopped him in the first. Then he lost. He got subbed by Volkov, subbed by Marcin Tybura, and then Jairzinho Rosenstrike. It was a split decision. I remember that fight. It was a great fight, and that's August of 24. It's a year and a half ago. So I wonder if he had an injury that he was rehabbing. But dude, he's lost 5 straight fights.
That's almost unheard of. Like that's not good.
I know. It's like when Ferguson hit that. It's like. He's still a great fighter, but it's that that microsecond that guys will lose for whatever reason. At that level, it's hard to overcome that. And maybe that's what's happened to him, even though he's only 32.
Hey, man, 32 years old is when I peaked.
Yeah,
I don't know. I won the title.
I think you're peaking now.
Oh, Jimmy. Hey, man, what did you do today in class? By the way.
Today we always do the drills, the Kimura drills, the triangle armbar drills. We start with them, and then we do 5 minutes of knee on bottom, trying to either reclaim guard or submit, and then we'll do some stand up drills, and then I start out we do 2 6-minute rounds, me standing up.
You standing up,
like we start standing.
Oh,
we start standing.
Goodness. Really? You have some takedowns in the arsenal?
Yeah. I mean,
wild,
again, whether it's Fabio or today it was Peter, who's a brown belt. They're they're not fighting me at black belt and brown
private
belt
lessons
level.
you're doing? Private?
Yeah, all privates because of the time. Because I have to get here.
That's so great, man. These guys are nice guys. Do I know these guys? I probably know them if I see them.
Yeah, I mean, Fabio's great, and Peter's he works with all the instructors there. He's a brown belt, and they're really, but they don't fight me. Again, I'm not dealing with him as a black belt or as a brown belt.
No,
they lower it, of course.
Dude,
I mean,
of course, I'm not going to sit there and smash you.
No,
and then have you come on here with a busted lip drinking out of your goblet.
No, but it's also you can't get a false sense of security either. Like if I secure a takedown, I might make certain right moves, but I also realize that I'm only earning it at a level where he's giving me a break. Like he's helping me. So I'm very realistic.
I understand. But show me your cup again. That's right out of the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's right out of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying that new series that's out, Jimmy.
Take Jaime Lannister.
Well, that's the original Game of Thrones.
You don't like that?
No, well, I mean, where are you taking him? Who are you? What are you doing? What are you?
What's wrong with my goblet?
What are you? You're like one of the Freys.
I'm Joffrey. I'm Joffrey, and I'm talking, and you're my my uncle. You're my
uncle / father.
No, uncle.
Well, who's his uncle? Jaime Lannister?
No,
but Jaime.
Oh my
Jimmy,
head.
you'd like the new series. You would. It might be too lighthearted for you though. Hey, the second episode starts with the knight that brought him up, like underneath him, and he's a regular looking guy. He comes stretching out of his little shed, little hut, naked, dude, prosthetic cock. They have a fake cock on him. That thing was the biggest thing I ever seen. It was a thermos.
Do you think it was a fake?
Oh, dude, if it wasn't fake, that it had to be fake.
Maybe.
Thing, you would have loved it.
Well, I respect a big penis. I respect it. Like, it was like at the end of Boogie Nights. It was a very fake looking weird dick.
That's what this was. You watch just watch the beginning of the second episode. It's the 5 minutes in. You'll see it.
I mean, I could just go online and look at genitals. They're all over the place. Look at my own genitals.
Back to the card.
Yes.
Jimmy,
Tuivasa Teixeira. I'm sorry, Matt. I want to take this fight.
Oh, you're picking it. All right.
I don't know.
I'll make my picks now.
Teixeira has again, he's looked so good, never out of that first round. And you know me, Matt, I'm superstitious. Do I see a guy like Tuivasa losing a sixth fight in a row? He's been out for a while. I'm going to go with Tuivasa. I think that whatever was wrong with him, maybe he had some kind of an injury because he's been out. That last fight was August of 24. And now we are in February, to all intents and purposes, of 26. So it's been a year and a half. And maybe he had something he needed fixed.
Well, listen, man, I don't want to root against this guy, but he's having a hard time. just let you know that he's having a hard time. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna not root against him, but I'm gonna pick against him. I'm gonna go with Teixeira. He got
I know
blasted by Derek Lewis. He wasn't even allowed that. Like it wasn't. It's like by the time he knew what was going on, he had the black beast over him, put his hands on him. I think he's got a lot more tape to watch. And I think that Ty's really got to do something, man. He's got to do something. Back is through the wall. He's got to come back.
That's kind of why, I mean, he had lost 3 straight at one time. He kind of lives and dies by the sword. You know, he's just an animal. He goes in there and slugs.
And Teixeira's never been out of the first round, so it's bound to be an exciting fight for as long as it lasts. You know,
I think that Tuivasa, if he wins, it's either going to be in the second or third, or it's going to be a decision. I think he's got to weather this first round and get him out of there. And it's also interesting. We'll see how Teixeira responds to that first loss. Again, you never know how a guy responds to getting knocked out after only having won in the first round. Do I think Teixeira's going to win? I'm sorry. Do I think Tuivasa is going to win in the decision or a knockout? I am going to. I want to say decision, but I'm going to say that Tuivasa will stop him. Decision. I'm going to say Tuivasa drags him to a decision. I think that Teixeira, again, slugs it out and maybe gets stopped in the first, but I think it goes the decision. I think this is his first decision, and he's a little tired by the end of it.
I think Teixeira first round stoppage.
You might be right. Yeah.
I think he's I think he's going to say, all right, I got caught last time. I didn't start early enough. Let me start first. Let me be first.
But Tuivasa has been in there again with real monsters. And again, sometimes he's lost. So that doesn't mean anything if unless you
know who's not losing is Sylvester Stallone at 80 years old. I finished
Tulsa King.
The third season of Tulsa King. And it was fun. The last episode might have jumped the shark a little bit.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
No, I've never seen a moment of it.
I mean, dude,
Dom Lombardozzi's a friend of mine too. I should watch it.
It's fun. No, listen, it's fun, but you can't obviously take it too seriously in a sense where they're just killing people left and right. At the end, they went in there like the mobsters, and especially got a little girl from the weed store in there. Dude, they're in there like fucking assassins, literally. They storm this place. They get all the hardware, and they are it's like a fucking SEAL Team 6 attacking this place. A bunch of fucking, they're not missing a shot. They're killing everybody. It's like, yo, it's so funny. At one point, Sam Jackson, who's in it, makes an appearance. He's great and everything. And listen, you have to enjoy it for what it is. You have to enjoy it as it's supposed to be real world, but you got to realize this is
TV.
It's TV. It's a show. It's a show. No, I mean, they want to just kill these guys. They go into this hotel, no mask, no nothing. They kick down the doors. They're walking out afterwards, high-fiving, like, man, that was fun. It's like, dude, there's no cameras anywhere. There's no cameras anywhere.
It drives me crazy.
It's like
even an unrealistic show, like even a show that you know is TV, when they break rules like that, like you just said, it's like there's fucking cameras everywhere, or they just close the door. Your fingerprints are all over it. How does that not catch you?
Like, let's have some fun. They'd go, they just both, I guess they had the masks off so you could see them that they're doing. But it's like, if they just put masks on, that whole thing would be different. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. We know who you are, Stallone and Sam Jackson. But I don't know. There's a lot of that in it. But it's fun. It's quality. It's fun. It's done well. But holy shit, they had grenade launchers. I don't know what they had, but it was fucking hysterical.
You were a little like,
I was telling my wife, I go, well, listen, we just have to, know that we're watching just the fucking show here and because a lot of shows like his and hers and this and that, it's more try to be grounded in real world. This is not ground. This is, fantasy land, but it's fun,
Sometimes, it's just a fantasy, but it's fun. I'm going to do my third pit, Mac. I'm going to take Kill and Sal Killed over Jamie Malarkey. I'm seeing how I want to, because Malarkey's lost a few fights lately. I think he's lost 3 out of 4 if I really see.
You don't be saying he's full of it though.
3 out of 5. No, I would never.
Well, full of malarkey.
I knew what you meant.
Okay, why do I have to spell out my jokes? I thought you were just blowing me off.
No, never.
Okay.
I'm going to take. How am I going to take Quillen? I wonder if he's going to sub him or no. Jimmy's a black belt. I'm going to take him by decision. I think Sal Kill wins by decision over Malarkey. So that's my 3 picks. Him. I'm taking Tuivasa to win by decision. I'm taking Benoit Saint Denis. I think he probably. How did I take him? I don't remember. Well, I'm going to say he stops Dan Hooker in the 3rd round.
I took Teixeira in the 1st round. I'm going to make my second 2 picks. I had at dinner Jedi Mike J, your own instructor, bringing it up to me. So, is Jimmy going to bring you out and have you open for him or anything? I go, Jedi Mike, I'm just a silly man. I know I can get you giggling. I know, but I'm not a professional comedian. I'm not that guy. I hang out with one. I hang out with a couple. Sure. But the point is this. I'm just a silly man. But I told him I have no desire to do any of that. But it's nice that he thinks I'm silly.
Yeah.
It's a compliment. But it's also not a compliment to you guys because there's being silly and there's being a comedian going on stage, coming up with bits.
You could do both. I mean, no, you can be silly and be a comic. I mean, some guys are very silly. Yeah.
Somebody can.
Howie Mandel, very silly, and he's also very funny. Like Howie's a good example of a guy who's just silly, and he's also a really good comic.
Yeah, Howie's good. I think he should bring the balloon glove back.
Yeah, but he probably wouldn't like that suggestion.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be reminded of that.
I like when he was in Walk Like a Man, when he was like a dog and then he became a man. You ever see that?
I certainly have not.
All right, okay. Look, this is what I'm picking. I have my one pick. Let me get another pick. Now, you know me and my picks. I like to get a little crazy. I like when you look for the ones that you think are sure going to win. Jimmy, why am I attacking you?
I don't know. I mean, it's because my record speaks for itself.
Listen, such a snot. You remind me of the guy that raised his eyebrows when we asked for pizza in the Italian place. Ooh.
Why? That's like going to a Jamaican restaurant going, hey, you got any pot, man? They're probably like, oh, come on.
Stupid.
Pizza.
So it's not the same thing at all, Jimmy.
Oh, all right.
Hey, this is who I'm going with, you know?
Cam Roston has looked great, too. Or is it Rouston? Over Cody Brundage. That's a good fight. He's 1-0 in the UFC. And
wait, what was Cam's last fight?
He was a knockout in the first round over. Let me find him. I just had him up.
When did he fight Cam?
We had a stoppage on the Contender Series, and then he fought Andre Petrosky, and it was a first-round stoppage. It was the Ulberg-Reyes fight night.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Cam Rosteen. You didn't pick him, did you?
No. Rostin, no, I did not.
I'm picking him over Cody, even though I like Cody Brundage. But he's sometimes a hit or a miss. Sometimes he comes up a little short, and that's not a short show.
He's had a couple of like weird endings to his fights too. Disqualifications or two draw. Yeah, he's a draw. He won by DQ, and then he had a no contest over Razak Al Hassan, and then Abdul Malik he had a draw. Like he's had a couple of weird endings.
Listen, he's always in there. He's always in the fight. Who was your third pick? Who you picked?
I did all main card this time. I did Saint Denis over Hooker. I think third round stoppage. I am taking Tuivasa to go the decision against Teixeira, and I'm taking Killian Salkiel over Jamie Malarkey. He had that stop against Hakbaras, that head kick against Hakbaras. He's looked really good. Yeah, he's looked great.
My third pick. You know, I know he's only 1-0 in the UFC, but he's 11-0 in MMA. And Therese Finney is looking, from what we've seen, couldn't look better. And he's fighting Jacob Malcone, who's, had some up and downs, but he has more experience, especially in the UFC. So, he's got that going for him. But Finney doesn't know how to lose. You understand? He didn't learn how to lose. He doesn't want to learn how to lose.
He's looked really
good. That last part in there because I don't think anybody wants to lose.
Well, nobody wants to lose. But
I'm going with Finney. And can you tell me how Finney won his last fight? His one fight in the UFC?
It's a split decision. It was close.
It was close.
Over Robert Valentin. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say he learned from that, and I'm gonna say third round stoppage for Finney.
Okay.
All right. Hey, listen. The picks are in. All right. Thoughts on the Volk versus Diego Lopez fight? Huge fight. As our headliner, he is right. I am excited about it because the first fight was great. And Diego, even though Volk handled him, and Volkanovski looked like Volkanovski of old. Not old Volkanovski.
He looked great. Yeah.
He looked great. People were wondering if he ever could bounce back because he had a couple of rough outings, but both with Islam and Ilya. And he showed that not only can he looked championship form, but Diego had a fantastic moment that almost won him the fight in that fight. I don't know if you remember.
What round was that in?
I want to say second, but I might be way off. I don't know. It was a while ago, but I remember It's weird if I say second or fourth. I'm way off, but I would love to know. But I just remember
you find us a third.
But no, he did have his moment, and it was like the end of the round, and Volk was like, "Yo, what happened?" type of thing. So just that he's shown that, and then look what he did with the great John Silver.
TKS, spinning elbow, yeah.
I was teaching, I was on the Upper East Side teaching last night. And, the caffeine was kicking in. Sometimes I get nutty. I get wild when I teach. So I got into the dog fight with Andrew Owens. I go, now we're in the dog fight. And they're all nice people. They're very quiet. I don't know if they're used to my type. I go, we're in the dog fight. And everybody's like, oh, and Andrew's like, kind of laughing. I go, sorry, everybody. The caffeine kicked in. You know what? I'm no stand-up, but it's almost like I worked the room. I had everybody. I was killing the room.
You had fun.
They might have been laughing nervously, like, why is this man barking at our instructor? Or I felt they got the vibes I was putting out there. They were having fun. I would just, before I taught the next move, everybody who's having a good time. So they started to clap a little bit. And then I used that line that we use all that. I go, what am I, dying at yucks? I go, are we having a good? And everybody's like, yeah, this is so much fun. Don't you want that in your jiu-jitsu class?
I don't want that in my class. I don't want it on stage.
Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. I just try to have a good time.
Yeah, no, it is important. It's very important.
I got positive feedback from my buddy Andrew Owens. He's like, oh my God. Nobody does it like, I don't want to give myself the compliments, but what a good, Jimmy, if you could make good people dangerous and have fun while doing it, what's better than that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Matt?
Talk to me about Dan Hooker versus
Lopez Volkanovski, their second fight.
I think Volkanovski. Ooh, my wife's cooking something good. I smell something. But Volkanovski, I feel. I mean, you have to base it after the last performance. I thought he looked fucking. I think he's back, baby. I feel that I think he's gonna win again. I do.
Yeah.
But Diego's he is a beast, and the fact that first fight was it almost took a little bit for Diego to go. Now I think he's gonna believe in himself more.
And go a little faster, and maybe
take a little bit more chances earlier, and the way he set up John Silva but John Silva was coming forward with like a freight train. But the way he timed that, how he moved out of the way and he threw that back fist was a thing of beauty. To set a trap for that with Volk is going to be harder. He's more shelled up. He's got better, he's not just throwing, caution to the wind. He does, he's right. More, I believe he's more calculated than John Silva right now. But I think it's going to be hard to set those traps for him. You know what I mean?
Do you think the 6 years makes a difference? He's 31, Volk's 37. Do you think? I mean, again, Gaethje, I think he's 38, just won. So do you think that means anything?
Volk looks like a guy that just gets locked in, man. And again, Father Time comes for us all, but I don't think he's knocking on that door yet. I think he's looking great, Volk. I think he's cooking his own meats or whatever he's doing. He's a beast. And he's looking great. He's a guy that almost doesn't know what to do with himself when he's not training. He's spoken about that when he doesn't have a fight. He gets like antsy and whatnot. So I think he's right where he belongs. And I think he's never looked better. I mean, his last fight was great. It was
to stop John. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant, I was thinking
Diego.
about.
Diego. Yeah. Listen, his last fight was phenomenal too. I'm really excited. People were bitching about this fight. I'm not. Not bitching. They were like, well, they're like, why are they making that again? Why don't they use this one or that one? I get it. But that fight was a burner. And listen, he came back. He took out a top guy, a future contender for sure. I mean, John Silva's, the way he figured out Arnold Allen by that third round was something else. And I think if he would have came out of the gate a little sooner, Arnold Allen did good in that fight, though. That was a close fight. Just have to give Arnold Allen his props, because that was one of those that I think could have went either way. Because that first two rounds were very close, and then he started really getting his rhythm towards the end. John Silva.
What do you think about? I would love to see Volk against John Silva again. I mean, he lost that fight to Diego, so of course he's not going to get the shot now. But I mean, I would like to see Silva against Volkanovski, how they match up. Two short, stock little fucking pit bull. I would really like to see those guys fight.
That'd be something wild. He's just like a fire plug, man. He's.
But what about Evloev? I mean, and you got Yair, and you also have Lerone. Well, Lerone Murphy is fighting. Who's Lerone Murphy fighting? He's fighting Evloev.
What about Aljo?
That's right.
Arguably never lost the fight at this weight. You could argue that fight would have lost.
We have.
We got Baby Shark in here. We got.
Good.
Tabatha and Callum.
Good.
Let's get them in here, man.
Hey guys, how are you?
How's it going?
How's it going?
What's up, gang? And we were just talking about you guys and life on the farm because, I'm a Long Island guy. Jimmy's a city bird. Do you have an alarm clock or do you have a rooster? What do you wake up?
We have a lot of ones.
We have the rooster, but he's far away from the house, so he can't wake us up.
And we have the donkeys screaming.
What time do all these animals wake? I'm assuming the rooster wakes first, from what I've seen in.
Well, I was out there this morning at like 5 with the dogs, and I could hear him.
5 a.m. Can I just go? Can we just go over a typical day at the household on the farm? You guys live on the farm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not just a part-time thing.
Like today, let's talk.
Yeah, because we have four dogs, so like we wake up, we let all the dogs out.
Yeah.
Then we feed the pigs. I make the pig food.
Yeah.
Then I get the goat food. Then I feed the donkeys. Let all the chickens out.
Wow, that's a real farm.
It takes like 10-15 minutes to feed everybody.
Yeah, but then our horse is at the ranch down the street.
Yeah.
I'm boarding him down there because he has more space. So then this morning last night I had to go down and put the blanket on the horse to keep him warm at night, and then in the morning I have to go down and take it off him. Then I have to go exercise the horse and stuff like that.
Were you guys raised, either one of you raised on a farm, or one in the city, one on the farm? Like, whose idea was it to go to a farm?
Well, like my aunt has a farmhouse. My aunt and uncle, they have a farmhouse in Ireland, and we were always go over there, and I'm from the country in Ireland, so there's like animals and stuff everywhere, it's very country back there, so I always, and living in LA, it's tough, when you're just in the big city all the time, it's nice to come home and get away from it, and so it was kind of my idea, but she likes it.
I love it. Yeah.
Did it take getting used to Tabatha? Like, was it one of those things where it took you a few months to kind of adjust to like everything being far from your house now? It's not like a city.
No, in Brazil too. I come from a small town and it's kind of country too. So I'm used to. Just never live in a farm, but I love the animals, and it wasn't like a shock for me. It's just I really love being in the nature though.
How is it during training camp? Because, I mean, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And now you have to take care of the pigs, the chickens, the horses. I mean, you must be like, oh, I'm tired. Now I got to go take care of Wilbur. It's got to be rough, no?
It's like we share, what we do. Like, Colin's not in camp anymore. So, like, I train, like, today, like, 6:30 a.m. So he took care the morning, and in the afternoon I go there, help him a little bit, we just keep
when I don't have, like, I'm not in camp right now, so like I'm doing basically everything. I'm outside, I'm building new fences and stuff right now, and I'll go down to the horse in a minute, and ride him.
When he was training for his fight and he needs to leave early, so I was doing all the feeding stuff, so we just alternate.
Does it kind of help to have something like that that you have to do? Like, does it help keep you grounded or keep you from obsessing on a fight? Like a sense of like, I have to do this every day. This has nothing to do with fighting. Does it help you keep you from getting too wrapped up in what your fight or what you have to do?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. When I was in my camp, it's like you you're thinking about somebody for like 8 to 10 weeks that you're gonna fight. You know, it's like it's insane. You know, you're thinking about this person constantly. You're thinking about your fight. You're going training, but that's why it's nice, you know, to just have stuff to do where you can forget about it, where you can chill out for a couple hours. You know, because you know, like, and especially with animals, because they don't talk to you, you know, they're just happy to see you always, you know, they're always happy to see you as long as you have food. You know, like I said before, they might kick you or bite you every now and again or whatever, you know, but they're always happy to see you, so it's cool.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs do you have?
We have two pit bulls and 2 Australian cattle dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big are the cattle dogs? Are they giant?
I grab one, right?
Yeah, grab
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we just adopt a puppy. Yeah.
Oh.
He came to the house this week. Yeah.
How does he get along with the rest of the pack there?
Very good. Yeah. She's just playing all the time. They're awesome.
How much property do you got? Is it a pretty big area that you're on?
We have like around like 1.5 acres.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Oh,
so
look at this.
Look at that.
Adorable.
He looks like he's got to be the smallest one. You have the pit bulls and the.
She's the puppy one.
So does he help out with the pigs or anything, or the dogs help you with stuff?
That's the other one.
Oh, they're adorable.
They are cute dogs. It's got to be heaven for these dogs to be on there with the farm. That's the way a dog should grow up. You know.
The only problem is that right now, since they're very little, they bite their ankles. So everybody that come to the house, they go and like trying to like hurt it. As the big
Oh, look at that one. Wow. It looks like Petey from Little Rascals. Look at that dog. That looks like a happy pit bull, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
He's like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a big pit bull. And they just kind of roam free in the yard. You guys, I guess, a fence in the front yard.
Yeah, it's all
everything is fenced. Yeah, I'm building new fences right now because like the way it's laid out, it's kind of all sections, you know. So I'm ripping out all the fences and building one where I can separate the donkeys and stuff from the dogs, but they can all like basically use the whole.
Yeah, we have the cows coming too, so.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, and again, if it's a stupid question, I'm not the smartest guy, and I didn't grow up near a farm. I just see what I see on TV. Could you literally, if something happened, could you just live off your farm? Could you live off?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, because we grow vegetables and stuff, and you know we get so many eggs every day from the chickens. And I have like 22 chickens. So
that's wild. That is wild.
Yeah, we get like 12 eggs a day at the moment.
Yeah.
So like we could just eat eggs and vegetables, and we have so many citrus trees out there. I think we have like 20 orange trees.
Yeah, lemons.
Wow.
Lemons and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
blood orange. Yeah.
If we really had to, we could.
Do you guys have bees in the summer?
There's bees around, but we
not too many. No.
Not too many.
Would you ever have a hive? Would you ever do that, or you want nothing to do with that?
Nah, I'm all right for the bees.
Yeah, they terrify me. By the way, congrats on the win. You headlined a Zuffa boxing at the Meta Apex. So congratulations, man. It was a great win. You've looked incredible. How was it fighting 6 pounds heavier? Was your camp a little bit easier? Was that last 6 pounds not having to come off?
Yeah, it was a lot easier. Yeah, definitely. You know, I still think I need a bit more time, you know, to really like fill up to the weight. You know, I don't walk around light. You know, I still walk around like 175. You know, but I think I just need a couple of more camps, you know, to gain some more muscle and strength for that weight class. You know. Did
you feel a difference? Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Did you feel a difference in the ring?
Yeah, not really. No, I didn't really feel too different, but I definitely feel like I still need to fill out a bit more, you know, and be stronger at that weight.
Okay.
Isn't it exciting with Dana really getting involved with the boxing the way he is now and putting on these cards? It feels like boxing was never it was always going to be here, but it has a bunch of old people running it, you know, and it's almost like he brought some more life back to the sport, I feel.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to promote some stuff, you know.
And the way, you know, the whole thing is organized and how it's ran. You know, I was even saying this fight week it's so easy. You know, there's a schedule. Everyone gets meals. Everyone has access to the PI. You know, a lot of times in boxing, like there's a favorite and then there's the opponent, and they're treated like shit. You know, they're left out on the side. You know, and whereas this, everyone's being treated the exact same. You know, the fights are really 50-50 because everyone has the best treatment. Everyone gets the meal plans. Everyone has the access to the PI. You know, so it makes it a lot better. You know, it makes the fights a lot more interesting, I think, and overall, it makes the athletes better too.
It's so great that the boxes that you're using the PI also. I didn't even think of that. That's a game changer, right? That's a big thing.
It's like I think they're still figuring it out, like because
they're not used to.
The boxers. Yeah, it was weird because I was one of the only ones that were actually using it like every day. Some of them still, you know, like the boxers, they don't want to try new things. You know, they want to stay with the health.
Yeah.
So, but I think once people figure out like how good it is, I think everyone will start to use it.
Every fighter says that, like how valuable it is to have that there, all under one roof. Everybody says how good that is. I've never heard anybody who's gone there who doesn't want to go back for the next camp.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Tabatha, congrats on bouncing back. You know, after that fight, not only did you bounce back, you did it, but that's the way you want to come back. You know what I mean? Especially Amanda Ribas is a very dangerous opponent. You know, so to finish it like that, and I was looking at that because, you know, she's got a judo background too. And I'm like, this is going to be just a skilled match. And I mean, you were like a freight train, which was great. You went in there on a mission. How did it feel walking in there? You know, anytime you're coming off an L, you don't get to get that scratch itched until you get another win. So going into that, how did you feel? Because you know Amanda's very dangerous.
Yeah, I feel pretty good, and I was very confident with my camp and my team and everything. We studied Amanda a lot. I knew she was very good in judo. She was like you know, in a very like not Olympic, but like a group in Brazil, very like respect for judo, you know, and then. She actually gave me some trips in judo. I was like, whoa, like she's really good right here, you know? So I was trying to pin her much as I can in the fight. And I feel pretty confident. I knew that I had like to finish the fight to put me like up there. And now I had another big opportunity. I have another fight coming up. So it's going to be a good one.
And that elbow you hit her with, too, we were working on.
You were working the whole thing,
whole week,
And you're fighting... Oh, I'm sorry. So you're fighting Jandiroba in April, I think, right?
Yes, correct.
It is in April, and you're 8, and I think she's 3, which is great. There's a great chance to jump into the top 5. What are you expecting out of her stylistically?
I think she's a very round grappler, you know, black belt. You know, I think when they match up 2 grapplers, the fight probably going to be more stand-up, as I picturing. But I think she's very like muscling girl, and then she used a lot of her strength. So I think it's gonna be interesting fight. Yeah.
It is strange sometimes when that happens, right? When 2 really high-level grapplers and they just stand for 3 rounds.
Yeah, because nobody wants to take the risk, so they're like, oh, it's like stay right here.
Yeah, I've seen that before. What do you think of Mackenzie finally getting that win? And it looks like Wiley is I'm assuming, going to come back down. She was just too small for Valentina. So what do you think of the top of the division? And how do you think you match up against Mackenzie and Wiley?
Yeah, I would love to fight whoever has the belt, Mackenzie or Weili. I don't know how they're going to figure out the belt situation, but I assume Weili, if she wants to retire, she probably wants to retire with a win. So she's probably going to come back to fight for the belt. And I think she should fight Mackenzie first, and then we'll see from there. But I'm willing to fight both of them, and then we'll see how it goes, you know. I've been training with Mackenzie, like it's been a while, but we're training for I helped her a lot of fights in the UFC, like 4 years straight. So I think we will be good if we have a fight, you know.
And sorry, Matt. Her striking has looked a lot better. If you've noticed, Mackenzie's striking more. It seemed like she's enjoying striking, and it's definitely improved a lot. I think that really helped to get that win.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think she really did very good stand up with Jandiroba though.
So you trained a lot with Mackenzie?
I used to before I got in the UFC. I helped her a lot for a lot of fights. Yeah, I think I actually helped her fight Jandiroba. I helped her in that camp. Yeah.
So are you like super friendly or acquaintances, or is it just guys you were in the same training room together? How did that work?
I think here where we live in California, there's not a lot of girls, you know, for sparrings. So we usually try to find girls and get together to have some like sparring, you know. So I was going down to Ruka just for sparring sessions. Yeah.
Have you fought anyone else that you've trained with? And Callum, have you ever fought anyone? Either one of you, I'm going to ask. Have you fought anybody that you have training experience with?
But the last guy, the guy I just fought, I did 11 rounds with him before wildcard. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. No pun intended. But so wait, so when you had a lot, so you were using him as a sparring partner, getting ready for something else?
Yeah, at wildcard is just whoever shows up for the day. You just spar whoever. It doesn't matter. It's just whoever's day you just spar. And I remember before me and him did 11 rounds. Yeah.
Long time.
Was it a good day for you? Did you feel good after that 11 rounds?
But I knew going into the fight though that he was going to be tough though. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to hit him with some shots and he was going to be tough. You know what I mean? But it was basically like the same kind of thing.
Whenever you get somebody new like that, when you don't know who you're sparring, and I mean, I've done it before. Like my coach would bring me to Brooklyn to some different schools and whatnot to get different, because it is there that you're not as comfortable as your regular training partners. So you don't know how much. Do you gauge it where, see how that first round goes compared to how you're going to bring the heat in that sparring, or how does that work?
See, I don't have like regular training partners. I don't have like regular people that are just always there. I sparring partners for me just come and go. I might spar one guy this day and then he'll never come back, or I'll have this guy, I might knock him out by accident or something. Like this.
His camp was actually.
For this camp, I was getting a different sparring partner every day. There was somebody else coming, and they would try to do a couple of rounds and then they wouldn't come back, or they'd be sick, or someone would get injured, or just. Yeah, it for boxing it's hard. I think MMA is a lot more like people are willing to be training partners and help people out. Because people don't spar as hard. I feel like in MMA, there's always like a bit of friendliness. People are trying to help each other out. But boxing, it's like every man for himself. No one's really trying to like help anyone. That's how it feels.
There's probably an advantage to that too, like somebody coming in every day that you don't know, because there's really no time to build a comfort level with a person or an unspoken understanding that you have just from knowing them and being friendly with them, and you're not going to have that in a fight. So I think there is an advantage to different sparring partners whenever you can get them. Yeah,
there's an advantage to it, and then there's obviously a disadvantage to it too. When if you do it too much, you're having like 40 fights before you even have
that's true.
Your own fight, you know what I mean? You're in having like full-on wars with guys before you even, you don't want to leave too much of yourself in the gym either, So there's an advantage to it at times. Obviously you need that real feeling of getting in there with somebody that you don't know what's going to happen. You're just figuring it out on the spot. But it would be nice to have a couple of guys, that that you can go in there and just work on things and not just go to war every day,
Yeah, I was going to say, Jimmy, this has nothing to do with fighting, but I love movies and series. I like to get on to new stuff. After a hard day in the gym, on the farm, are you guys watching anything? You guys watching any series together or anything? No.
Some cute, like
we just watch random documentaries. Documentaries.
A lot of fighters are loving it. They love the documentaries.
I don't know, just like series and shit. I just can't. I just lose interest after. I just like even like some movies and stuff. I just lose interest after like an hour.
It sounds like you sound like Dana White. Dana doesn't watch anything. I try to bring up something to him. He's like, I no.
Yeah, I can't do that.
He can't like
sit down. I just get bored quick.
Because the series is like made up, and there's so many crazy things on Instagram and documentaries that are real.
Yeah.
And then you're fighting for a living. It's like what is Hollywood going to come up with that you're going to go, wow, this is interesting? It's hard to compete with real life sometimes.
Yeah, I like the documentaries though. I like real shit that actually happened, like telling someone's story or that's why I think I like documentaries more, because it's like real shit that actually.
Is there anyone you watched lately or anyone that sticks out that you might point me in that direction?
I haven't watched one recently. It's only before my fight. A couple of weeks ago. I can't even remember.
Well, listen, you guys have a busy day on the farm, man. Me, I got, I play some video games. I got nothing to do. I could, I don't got the pigs and the rooster.
Yeah. Do you have a vet on call? Like, do you have a guy, like if somebody's gets like, I get these videos in my Instagram feed of vets carving out the hooves of animals, like when they get a blister. Do your animals get get blisters and you got to call somebody?
Yeah, I have someone that I can call. Yeah, I have a vet that will come to the house. But yeah, we were lucky. Nothing has really happened.
Yeah, nothing really happened.
So, yeah, nothing has happened.
They're pretty healthy though. Yeah.
Now, I know you guys aren't afraid to get your hands dirty, obviously, but let me just bring this up to you. On an episode that didn't air of Dana White looking for a fight, I went to Laura Sanko's farm with Dean Thomas.
Nice.
And Dean Thomas, he opted for it. I would have done it. They wanted him to check and see if this cow was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He put it.
yes, he put a big glove rubber on his arm and he stuck it in the cow's hiney and it scarred me. You know, it was.
And they told him it was a bull after. Wasn't even.
That's good, Caleb. No, yeah, they got him good. And the best is, they were laughing. The guys, they were laughing at him like he's a sissy. They're like, you're not going too deep. And they're just like, let us do it. And I'm just like, I don't even know if the guy used a glove, but it was so sick. If there's some things on the farm, you might like, all right, let's get a cow hand to help this one out or something. Let's get a guy to come in. Or do you have to do stuff like that?
Yeah, well, we will. Like, I suppose we're gonna breed our goats and our pigs. You know, like now you wouldn't have to put your hand up and down. You'll have to be out there like at night, you know, waiting for them to have the babies, you know, cleaning them off and all that stuff. But yeah,
and milk.
Yeah, I wouldn't be putting my arm up in anyone. I say,
you know.
Well, you did the goat yoga too. Was that the same thing or?
That was on a different episode. I did that goat. That should be outlawed. My back is like I got attacked by Wolverine.
Because we have two of those goats, the mini, like the Nigerian goats. We have two of them, and they jump on me and they clap. And I'm like, how do people do this?
Yeah.
And go
and they eat my hair too. I was like, oh my god.
They didn't touch my hair, but they were all over. My back was ripped up, man. I go, listen,
my god.
I don't know too much about yoga, but I thought it was supposed to be a little zen-like. Relaxing.
You can't concentrate.
Yeah, because they're heavy too.
It was not fun, you know.
Do you guys have fainting goats? Are those the goats that when you make a noise they just tip over?
No, we don't have them. We just have the Nigerian ones.
That's Jimmy's spirit animal.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're not.
It just collapses. Well, look, we appreciate you being on, and Callum, you're always so exciting, man. Congrats on the success, and I can't wait to see you fight Tabatha in April. This is a great fight. It's a huge jump into the top 5. So I hope you have a great fight against Jandiroba.
Thank you.
Very, very interesting matchup, and you guys are great. I always enjoy talking to you.
Great couple. Listen, guys, I know you don't like TV too much. You're very busy. I smell reality show. I smell somebody should look at. The guy, Rory, my producer, I'm looking for a fight, would love you guys. It's very interesting, the life you guys live. It's very cool.
My cameraman's back there. He's over there. We have like a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
You do.
It's Callum and Tabatha Unplugged.
Yeah.
Man, I'm following that today.
Yeah.
That is so great. You have a follow. I'm on there. I want to see. This is so interesting to me. It's not my world at all. If I go out there, I'll be like my cousin Vinny. I'd be like, what the fuck is happening? Gang, we love talking to you guys. And when you have something you have yours lined up, please come back again on.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
all
great
right.
talking to you both. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Take care,
thanks,
gang.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Jimmy, what a great couple.
They're great.
What a great couple.
And it is such a different life. But the farm, it's almost like you have to do certain things. You can't mail it in. You have to be present. You have to, because the fucking animals can't feed themselves. They can't clean. You have to be there.
They're a young couple. I give them a lot of credit, man. I think that's something else. And I'm gonna Calum and Tabatha Unplugged.
I'm how
about this? I'm following that right now.
Well, let's plug the fights.
Yes,
let's plug the fights. And
I did my 3. You have my 3.
I did my 3 as well. And the fights are: this is Volkanovski, Diego Lopez 2. This is a great fight. I do actually think Lopez is going to find a way. I think he's going to. I do. I'm not taking the bet because I don't like. I'm not taking it, but I do think. I think he's going to find a way. Main card, 9:00 on Paramount Plus, and the prelims, 7 p.m. This is all Eastern time. I don't care about West Coast. Prelims are 7 p.m. Eastern time on Paramount Plus, and the early prelims, 5:00 Paramount Plus. This is from Australia. This is for the featherweight championship. A tremendous fight. The great Alexander Volkanovski against Diego Lopez, and of course Hooker Benoit Saint Denis, an amazing co-main. Fiziev against Mauricio Ruffi is a fucking great fight. Sold. Tuivasa Teixeira and Salkild against Jamie Malarkey to open the card, and Billy Elkanah against against Junior Tafa is the main fight of the prelims. That's another great fight, light heavyweight. So really great night of fights. 2 weeks in a row we get them.
I think it's back to my normal Saturdays, which my Saturdays felt so incomplete without my fights at nighttime.
Yeah, they did feel really weird.
There's only so much VR I could play.
Well, Matt, I am traveling, so I will. The next time I talk to you, I'm going to be here to watch the fights. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania this weekend, Sellersville Friday night. Both shows are almost sold out. The venue released some good seats. They usually have holds, comedian holds, like for whoever you want to bring. But I told them just to release the holds. So there's a few good seats available for each show, but that's it. And then I head to Las Vegas and Bakersfield, California in the first week of February. And that's
Jimmy, busy little bird. Myself, man, I'm here. I'm doing my thing. Matt Serra channel on YouTube. I'm watching that series, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You got my last reaction came out today, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Sir Duncan the Tall. Man, a night with honor. A night with honor. Can't we have that? Everybody's such a cutthroat nowadays. Dunk, what a nice guy. I enjoy that show a lot. Matt Serra channel on YouTube. And besides that, I'm just having a good time. I don't know. I was on Planet Cyrus, which you were also.
Tyrus, yeah.
Tyrus, yeah. I like Tyrus. Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
I said
Cyrus.
No, I like Cyrus too, but I'm talking about Tyrus. And he's in a comic book, and he owes me a comic book, so I want that.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that. I probably did know and forgot, but he's doing it. He's got a kid's book out. He's doing a million things.
He showed me that also. What a nice guy. But Jimmy, good times, man. I'm going to be watching the fights this weekend, and I'll be talking to you by next week. That's right. And just remind people, if you have problems, grapple with them. Ooh. that hit me pretty freaking hard, man. But we'll end with that. You know, Jimmy, jiu-jitsu is, though, it's good for your mental health. It is. It is, but always stay on guard. Oh, tapping out. Why? Goodbye, everybody, because why? Bring this on your all right. Show. Apparently, I swept. Oh, man, I'm just trying to think of a jiu-jitsu pun that I can throw in there. And are they all bad? You got me on the floor, dude, because it's kind of cringy. But do you have anything else? Yeah, you're trying to. I think I'm choking. Everybody, I'm tapping out. Jimmy, thank you so much. Bye, buddy. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.